What is going on, guys? This is Daniel, and today I will be breaking down how the Houston Rockets successfully double-team the post. And they don't do it often, they prefer to play post-ups one-on-one, but occasionally against the best post players in the game, they must bring a double team, which they do, and they do a good job. So I'll show you some of the concepts they use when they do double the post, so let's get to it. Here the Rockets will decide to double Aldridge in the post, and they double with a weak side guard. So here that's either Terry or Harden because they are guards who are guarding players on the weak side. This time Terry doubles, and notice how he doubles from the baseline and after Aldridge has already taken a dribble. Now they like to mix both of these things up, which I'll get into later. So when the double team comes, the three off-ball players zone between the four Blazers, and here they get a steal. Notice here how Terry will double Aldridge from the opposite direction to keep him guessing. Now let's get into the rotations. When Aldridge passes it out to the strong side, that triggers a few things. The player who doubled the post immediately knows to sprint to the weak side. The off-ball guards know to rotate up like a wheel. And sometimes the second big man down low will also have to be a part of this wheel and rotate up, but here, that is not one of those cases, and the Rockets contain and force a tough shot. So again, the Rockets will double Aldridge, and again Aldridge passes it to the strong side, so the guards know to rotate up, and Harden, who doubled the post, will sprint to the weak side. And because the Blazers here move the ball very quickly, that last big man does have to be a part of this rotation and rotate up to prevent an open three-point shot. So if the Blazers didn't move the ball quickly, Harden would sprint to the perimeter, and the big man down low, here Terrence Jones, would stay low. But because the Blazers moved the ball quickly, they had to make that extra rotation. So here it's Brewer who doubles the post from the weak side, and notice how if the Blazers move the ball quickly, that would have to be the rotation, but here they don't reverse the ball, and Brewer can sprint back to the perimeter, avoiding any switch that could lead to a mismatch. Now, let's talk about when the post player gets doubled and passes it to the weak side, which occurs here. It's pretty much the same rotation, but in the opposite direction, and here Houston contains nicely and forces a difficult shot. They double Gasol again, and this time they jump a passing lane and get a steal. Here for some reason they'll double Wesley Matthews in the post, and it's very important to deny any pass into the paint, which the Rockets don't do here and Lopez scores. But let's watch that again. The main problem, besides doubling Wesley Matthews in the post, is that Motiejunas, a big man, is the one doubling. That leaves Harden with the task of denying Lopez, when it should have been Harden doubling and Motiejunas battling Lopez inside. Of course, if you double the post and the post player still wants to shoot it, you'll gladly give up a tough shot, but one thing about doubling the post is it often gives up offensive rebounds because the blocking assignments are all mixed up. Notice how Houston does a great job of pressuring Aldridge here, and they force a turnover. Now here the Rockets commit two mistakes. They double the post from the strong side or one pass away, and with a big man, Joey Dorsey. And technically this is Harden's rotation to get out to Matthews, but you can see how it's a very tough one. This time it's Harden who doubles the post one pass away and from the strong side, and you can see how this leaves Beno Udrih wide open, and Brewer, no way he gets over there quick enough, but here Gasol decides to shoot it himself. Well, there you have it, guys. The Rockets don't double the post that often, but against some of the best post players in the NBA, sometimes they have to, and when they do a nice job. I am working on an Atlanta Hawks offensive breakdown coming out in the next week or so stay tuned for that, and see you next time.